There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground.
Hey yo everybody, welcome to my channel once again. I'm Sarah and my fun fact for today is I'm a musician. I play piano and guitar. Also, I'm killing my Monstera plant. Please send help. If you happen to know absolutely anything about Monstera plants, please leave a comment because it is dying and I'd rather not buy another one. I want to be able to solve my problems. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I once again have a stuffy nose. I had a septoplasty surgery just last week, and that was intended to help all of my troubled sinuses just be better. So my septum was deviated, and my doctor straightened it and then also carved down my turbinates, which are those bumpy ridges. If you look or if you watch like the Magic School Bus, you've got some funny ridges in your sinuses, and mine were just so big. So that's why I'm so stuffed up. Hopefully by the time I record for my next video, I will no longer sound like this. So this is my habit tracker setup for February. You've probably already seen a couple of pages of habit trackers from a couple of flip through videos that I've posted up till now. I started this specific tracking system in June of 2022, and I got a lot of the idea from a travel YouTuber that I found. I've forgotten her name, but I'll link her channel below. She just has one journal video, but most of her channel is like travel and lifestyle stuff. But I got the idea from her of having this ranked tracking system up at the top here, the one I'm numbering right now. That is my mood, sleep, and nutrition tracker. And I use a different sorts of dotted lines to indicate which one of those I'm tracking at any given time. So I think dotted line is mood, which rated 1 to 10 is, do I feel really awful or do I feel pretty good? 10 being good, 1 being the worst. I also have my sleep tracker, and that's using hours. And then I also have nutrition, which is a switching dotted and dashed line. Nutrition I track kind of subjectively, based on whether or not I had 3 whole meals today, or did I have coffee and just a banana for breakfast, or was it a little bit more substantial? So I would say 7 or 8 is a typical good day, and I'd rate a day of nutrition on 7 to 8 if I had 3 meals that had at least a protein source and a carb source in it. And what I really love about putting all of those 3 things side by side so I can see it as the days pass is I started being able to observe the trends and what sort of choices was I making that was impacting my mood and functioning in a way that was detrimental for me. So if you will notice, I'm flipping back occasionally here to January. There's a really big dip in mood around like the second week, it looks like. The mood went down to 3 or 4, which is pretty rare for me right now, thankfully. And typically, if I see a big dip like that in mood, you'll notice that my nutrition and sleep tend to dip too. That's not always the case, but I noticed for several months, if I went below 7 hours of sleep and consistently missed having 3 good meals every day for like more than a couple of days, my mood would just shoot down. And it would take me like a whole day or two to recover from that, and to feel like I had all of my wits about me again afterwards. So tracking it is a way for me to keep it in the back of my head, with that 1 to 10 rating not being so strict as tracking my specific meals or nutrition, which I don't like to do, but instead just the vibe of the meals and then the vibe of my mood and everything. I will probably be doing a overarching multi-month habit tracker overview so that I can display the sorts of trends that I've noticed by tracking in the exact same way for over 8 months. So that's going to be really cool to see, and I'm interested to see the trends. And I've noticed already that by tracking it and being more aware of it, the line like of my mood generally stays about the same throughout the whole month. I have like a few ups and downs, but if you look at January, I have just that one big dip. And then the rest of the month is pretty much just hanging out around between 6 and 8. And that's a really big victory for me. Making choices that helps me feel steady and level-headed and prepared has been a huge part of my personal growth for the past 2 years or so. And before this year, I could absolutely not say that I have a really steady mood and self-care routine and rhythm to my day-to-day life. This is brand new for me, and I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased that it's happening now. So I have that 1 to 10 ranking at the top, which is a linear graph. And then I have a couple of boxes below that. I've got my daily tracker, which has some things that I don't do every day, but I just want to keep note of when I do them. Then we have weekly below that, and I've got the weeks numbered so I can tell if it's the next week started or not. And then at the bottom, I have some monthly items, and I also have a monthly task list near the front of my journal that has trackers with pretty much the same list on it, but I like knowing where in the month I did those monthly tasks, so I'm not doing something and then the last week of January and then the first week of February because I forgot. Ooh. Because of that surgery I had, I have a splint inside my nose. I think it's attached to my septum, and it feels like a little bit of hard plastic that's attached on either side of the middle of my nose. And I have some stitches in there too. So I'm getting my splint removed tomorrow at the office. And I'm hoping that all of this discharge and congestion is going to get reduced gradually after that. But it's been about a week now that I've had either blood running or just having total loss of breathing out of my nose. And that's expected because the surgery goes in and messes around with your sinuses. But I'm just going to be so glad when I can breathe properly out of my nose again. And thank you for being a complete trooper. I'm listening to my voice while it's like this. Oh, lots of mouth breathing today. So if you're here, you're beautiful and I love you. Over here on the side, I have a few. I like doing this every other highlighted page thing. Just a spot for some monthly tasks that I don't want to put in my weeklies yet because I haven't delegated what time of the month I'm going to do it. It's taken me a while to be able to set up my habit tracker well in less than 20 minutes because it has so many lines and the counting is specific. So I think I would like to make like a special ruler that has all of my lines counted out already for the horizontal and vertical areas of my habit tracker, like a template sort of, just so I don't have to spend a long time counting spaces and flipping back from the previous month, and be able to just put it down really functionally and move forward with the week. There's my weekly spread for week 5 of the year, the first week of February. And those are with those stickers from my antique sticker book, which is from Barnes & Noble. I forgot to mention that last time. And I'm just loving this sticker book. I'm actually heading to Barnes & Noble today so I can buy the other one, because when I bought this book there was a second one. I think it was a botany version or an alphabet version of the same antique sticker book with different stickers, so I'm going there to snap that up since I've been using it so consistently. And last time I forgot to link my fountain pen and ink below, but I really love the Ferris wheel press company. So I really encourage you to go to their page and check them out. They seem to have really high quality pens and ink available based on your price point and what you're looking for. And their packaging is so cute. I'm such a slut for some cute packaging, I can't tell you. So I'm going to link those below, and also my leather portfolio notebook, so that you have that. It's from Amazon, so that will just be an Amazon link. And this letter stamp set I also got at Barnes & Noble, just in their little journal section. And I'm not going to link that, but you can go hunt it down if you want. This is a new set of dice that I've got for roleplay tabletop games. It's got like a mini galaxy inside of it, and I think it's super cute. Oh, well, today was a little bit chatty and casual, but that's the end of the video here. And I really hope that you have a good week. Set up your journal so that it works for you, and remember that your time and energy is really special. So spend the time you need to make what you want of it. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.